Is the cat coming through? All the noises okay? May I see my stream, please? How do we sound? Do we sound okay? How do we sound? Do we sound okay? Good, good, okay. I turn myself down just a hair. Good, good, okay. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome to Wash and Talk. This is going to be a bit of a melancholy first episode because, oh boy, wait, how loud does that sound? Hang on. How loud does this sound? How do I sound when this is going on? How do I sound when this is going on? Keep talking to me. Okay, yeah, okay. Turn myself up a little bit. There we go. I'm speaking softly anyway, so yeah. Well, I don't want to blow out the mic. Yeah, that hit yellow. Hell no. Yeah, we'll stay there. Okay. I can edit this all later, but hi everyone. Welcome to Wash and Talk, episode 1. And today's topic, oh my god. Oh, that's cool. So I really don't have, I'll be honest, it's been rough. It hasn't been life hasn't been the kindest for me. So, I guess this episode I just wanted to start out by talking about, I guess I wanted to start with talking that, everything's gonna be okay. I know I preface this by saying, like, like life's going rough, everything's gonna be okay, so it sounds like copium, but, but it's not, I'm a really happy-go-lucky guys, a lot of you, if you decide to check out my other stuff, you'll see, check another nozzle, yeah. It's just, I get upset sometimes. And I feel like I wanted to talk about that, especially because, a lot of people, when they get upset, it's so easy to just be angry, and, well, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. Because we all have tough times, and I think, my stepbrother should be joining this as well, and if you hear hi, it's good to see you, man. But, yeah, sorry to start this off on a melancholic kind of note, but, yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough recently. I made a video highlighting it and illustrating it, but I won't get into talking about it, but I want to make this video just so you people know that no matter what's going on, even though it's really shitty right now, you're going to be okay. And now I think about it, I feel like now is a really good time to talk about it because I'm in a really shitty situation right now, and I'm still kind of, and I'm still able to talk to you and tell you it's going to be okay. Because it is. And we're all going to have our bad days, down days. It's going to be absolutely terrible. Let me turn down the game just a smidge. I want to make sure I'm not... Yeah, because you're rivaling me. I don't like that. Yeah, you're ruining all my audio. turn myself up just a smidge. Spray again. Sorry, I'm also currently experimenting with the audio to make sure that everything turns out okay and that the game isn't actually. Let me turn down the. How do I turn down the audio? Turn that down just a bit. How do we sound? Does that sound better? I think that sounds better. You know, I think I'll be okay in post. Well, I'll turn it down. Turn you down even more. Oh, but where was it? Oh, yeah. But everything's gonna be okay, even though it's really bad right now. Because life is unfair. Let's be honest. I mean, you know, especially people in my age group. You know, everyone from 19. I don't know how the generations work. I don't know. Was it 1998 to 2004? Something like that. We've been placed in one of the worst economies of all time. House prices have skyrocketed. Everything's all shitty. But you know, we can take comfort in the fact that we have each other on this long ride. You know, at least no matter how bad things get, we have each other. Now, how do I? There's a way to turn the nozzle. Okay, that's automatic. How do I? Hang on, there's a button for this. I forgot how to. R to rotate. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, that's satisfying. That's really satisfying. Oh, yeah. But where was I? But yeah. It's gonna be rough. You're gonna have those days. Everyone's gonna have those days, but it's important to remember that, you know, the people around you, the reason that you keep going, just the lovely people that keep supporting you no matter what. Sorry. Even though things get bad, because I know people too. You know, it's, you know, I had a friend of mine from long ago that wrote me a letter because I was a military brat and I wouldn't see them again. And they told me that, you know, had you not came in and, you know, just been a good friend to me, that I was gonna take my life. And, you know, it means a lot that we can be here for each other. Like especially in my case, which I don't plan on taking my life. I have way too many people that love me, and it's important to remember that. Can I lay down? Yeah, there we go. Now where did I? Here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, lovely. Okay. That's cool. Get the extendo. Yeah, that's better. But it's important to remember these things. You know, and if you're having a bad day, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, to cry and to feel bad, especially if you're a guy. You know, we're some of the most emotional creatures that are hardened to, you know, not show emotion and, you know, not say anything to. Oh, thank you, Grant. Yeah. But yeah. I just, it was Yeah, Grant was funny. I was just like, I'm really not in a talkative mood. I'm just kind of, yeah, just. I was like, I literally woke up this morning to like just, it's like a $1,300 fee for something I already paid for this class that I shouldn't even be getting hit with, and yeah, it's this whole situation has not ceased to go away just yet. So it's been hurting a lot, but it's just, you know, I guess, you know, and I'm sitting there on the toilet just like really upset, and then of course this great idea for Wash and Talk comes to me, and I'm like, man, that is Wash and Talk. Now that is a fine ass fucking name for a podcast right there, just something to talk about. And so yeah, here we are, just washing and talking. It's made sense. But you know, when you're having those bad days, you know, you got to remember how good life is. You know, and all the lovely people you have with you, and oh man, oh, this is satisfying. And to take time for yourself, like what I'm doing right now, which thankfully I don't have anything immediately due, but it is really nice to see this wall that's dirty as hell slowly become much nicer with time. I guess is also a great metaphor for what I'm talking about. You know, just kind of working through all this crap that gets in our way. Just slowly but surely working through it. Yeah, this game is really cathartic. I can see why Markiplier had a podcast where he just played Power Simulator for a time. This is nice. This is really nice. And you know, if you have this game, I would love it if you guys want to play along beside me. Just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Grant just agreed with me. He's texting me. Yeah. 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 Markiplier, when he finally had his start, man, I don't know if you saw like his background, but like he got like, you know, his dad died, he got dumped, and then here he was on, and then he went to YouTube, you know, and he ended up making it. Man. It's also important to remember where you want to get in life, too. It's very important to remember where you want to get in life, because you know, because even even when for audio listeners, I just I made a very funny image on the side of this board that may or may not be phallic shaped, because you know, men are gonna do what men are gonna do. I didn't realize it, but like I remember hearing about women's restrooms with oh yeah, but you know, I didn't think about it, but women are the same way when it comes to restrooms. They'll also like, they're really like, I don't think they draw like the swastikas, but they'll draw like the dicks and like the vaginas too on their stalls. Yeah. If there's any other women's secrets that you guys want me to air out, just let me know. Or if there's any secrets you don't want me to air out by women, just also let me know. Because I know a couple women. Some pretty cool women too. I don't mind. I'm sitting here like I'm the guy in the chair, and I'm, you know, I already feel a lot better, just talking about these issues as well, which is another thing. I know we're men. We're like, ooh, yeah, we're men. Ooh, we don't talk about our feelings. And fun fact, men as young as 6 years old psychologically begin to start hiding their emotions as kids, while you know, women become more social creatures, which, if you ask me, is stupid. I don't know why we'd ever train ourselves to not show emotion. You know, I think some of the greatest people out there, and you know, are the emotional ones. So you know, it's why, you know, YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, we absolutely love those guys, because they're just, you know, they're open. You know, and it's a very healthy, you know, thing to just, you know, be out there and be open with your emotions. Which is curiously something the nursing field doesn't value at all, but I won't get into that. Not this video anyway. But I think it's a lovely, wonderful thing. Oh, anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, sorry. My brother just texted me and he said a bunch of girls did the devious lick thing and took a whole paper towel dispenser. Okay, the paper towel is something, but the whole like paper towel, but the whole paper towel dispenser is disgusting. Cause like I remember being in the band room, like we had when I was in high school, we had like a bench, and I was a tall guy, obviously. I'm sitting in the chair, but I'm 6'4" in real life. But naturally, me being the tall guy, was up to me to take, oh, but there's going to be another story to this thing. It's going to be like, it's about to pull some transformer, and then just fucking unfold. Oh, look at that, we're cleaning out a bathroom. Funny how that works. But in high school, they had a whole, like, toilet paper thing, and I remember taking the whole roll, and I had, like, those square, like ceiling tile thingies that you could just take off and move, and I remember just stashing 1 or 2 rolls up there. No idea if anyone found it. I hope not. The only people who'll know are the ones that already graduated. I hope that if anyone else did find it, they understood the meme and left it. That would be pretty cool. Sorry, my sister just came in here. Yeah. But it, you know, and I feel like this is a lovely example of just talking through your problems with people. Because I already feel a hell of a lot better. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You can't hide from me, you dirty, odd spots on this lamp. Yeah. What is this? Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna get you cleaned up, mister. Oh. Oh, the inside now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hello there, Mr. Toilet. Yeah, I think it's pretty clean enough. My cat's with me. Oh, hang on. Wait. Are we? Okay, sorry. In the, I'm getting completely sidetracked here. In the main game, there's these. When you go home, there's these cats. And I didn't realize that he takes them with him on his jobs. Oh, what a bunch of what a bunch of well-behaved little guys. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, anyway, let's get back to cleaning the store for real. But yeah, you got a lot of shit you gotta wade through. Literally. Once you do get through it, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot better. That toilet rim real good. This toilet's gonna shine. Or tomorrow. Man, we were moving like solid snake when we're laying down, by the way. Good lord. Holy, wait, yeah, can I? Raised toilet seat. Oh. I like that. I like the interactivity with this one. Yeah, I get that toilet seat clean real good. Actually, the average bathroom in Raccoon City. I need to play Resident Evil someday. Horror games? See, I've never really liked horror games because, like horror movies, because they scare the shit out of me. Like, I recently went and watched The Backrooms, and it was absolutely terrifying, but good lord was I so glad I watched it. It was an amazing movie. Really enjoyed it a lot. But you know, I came into this, you know, talking about, you know, being all down and stuff. You know, just working through it, and well, I don't really have too much else to say. You know, I mean, there's just, you got people that love you a lot. And they're gonna help you get through it. And this is way earlier in the day, so I'm already feeling a lot better now just sitting here and talking about it. But hang on. And with this side, we should pop. Yeah. Oh yeah. My theory on the back. I don't have a theory on the backrooms. I never actually got into the internet lore. It's like a. See, I've only ever seen speedrunners like Astral Spiff play the backrooms. So everything I know is literally just from like watching speedruns and just like all I know is about a bunch of the different creatures. There's like a whole like that neighborhood is really interesting. I just think it's such an interesting concept, a very spooky one. I never actually looked into the lore of it, so I really don't have any theories. I just enjoy the concept of it as a spooky thing. Like the idea of some sort of material attempting to create like a carbon copy of like the real world that was interesting. It's I just recently watched a video on Soma because of well, I don't want to get into spoilers because it's not June 19th yet. But it's really interesting that an entity would just continue to create stuff, even like that's going to stand the test of time, you know, for no like apparent reason, or at least not a disclosed reason. It's very interesting, you know, to yeah, yeah, it's very strange. Yeah, because as people, you know, we love to, you know, leave a mark on the world, you know, like people like to like make stuff, you know, like me, you know, I have a, you know, I love making YouTube videos. But the door's already clean. You know, I love making YouTube videos. You know, I've always just been drawn to do it, so. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's like a matter or a person, but it's very, you know, now I'm talking about it, it's strange how I can somehow relate to this thing or whatever it is that's created the backrooms. Very, very curious. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. You know, I would love to do some like real life power washing. Like just a dirty, like disgusting old building, and just let me power wash that thing. I would love nothing more than to do that. But I guess I can maybe loop around back to the subject of the video. You know, like you're gonna have those terrible days, but there's so much good stuff you gotta remember that's out there. You know, there's just so much. So it's good to just take a step back and just remember, you know, like how good life can be, how wonderful it is. You know, and that there's good people out there. Because I'd be lying to, because I'll be perfectly honest, like, my problems right now come from people. People that I don't believe have a conscience, or just don't care about other people. Which makes me upset because I love people. So when it's not reciprocated for me, you know, it hurts a lot. But you gotta remember that there's lovely, and I mean lovely, lovely people out there. I care about you a lot. You know. And this is just me, but like, you know, I get the greatest sense of joy when I'm entertaining other people. Oh, if you're gonna do game development and digital art, honestly, I'm currently, so what I'm doing is I need to get 2 monitors so I can see chat. Like I can currently just see Twitch. I'm just honestly, I do it to YouTube. YouTube's great. I think there's some other I might actually get the ladder for this one. There's some other websites that are a lot more. Can I place it out here? Okay, we're gonna snipe it from out here. But there's a lot of places. But yeah, no, YouTube, Instagram, like updates on that. Like if you want to stream it, YouTube and Twitch for sure. Kick is kind of, That's the kind of site where you can post dead bodies or just live sex. It's just, there's no filter. It's not the most, it's not the best app. Especially if you wanted to connect with more, you know. Wait, can I open this? Yes, I can. Especially if you wanted to connect with other people. Yeah, they're really passionate about what you do. Which is really good though. Like if you want to specifically stream stuff and like make digital art on stream, there's a lot of small content creators to find out there, especially like with Dead by Daylight. I found a lot of oh, that's why it's called. Okay, I actually didn't realize that. Kick. Yeah. But I'm very, very... But already I'm feeling a lot better. Again, this is what I live for right here, just creating stuff. So, you know, so for those of you watching on YouTube, fly. So for those of you watching on YouTube, or Shorts, I am glad that, you know, I did my job. I get to cheer you up, just kind of talk to you, you know. And I hope I made your day better. I hope I cheered you up a bit. You're just sitting here talking, it's cheering me up. And you know, I'm very thankful to have my brother in here. Like, I was literally booting this up, and he was asking me about, like, yeah, I just mentioned, like, yeah, I'm about to start streaming. He was like, where are you streaming? And he was like, you're streaming? I was like, yeah. He was like, bet, let me get in there. I was like, all right, cool, hell yeah. Really, it's the people like that, you know, when you're having a shitty day, they just, you know, makes everything better. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, speaking of shitty situations, speaking of, like, really shitty situations, in the literal sense, so when I went to watch the Amazing Digital Circus up in Florida on a recent trip, I had to, and I can't remember, I think we were talking about the backrooms. I don't know if I told you this yet, Grant, but we went to Twin Peaks and we watched the Texas versus New York basketball game, the first one, and at some point I go to take a phone call from my fiance, and then I come back and my friend is like, hey, my stomach hurts. And I was like, what do you mean your stomach hurts? You just got a fresh plate of food, and you like, you know. And he was like, all right, well, come on, have some of this food. And I was like, okay, you know, because I don't want it to go to waste. The reason why he thought I was calling him weak, because what I didn't know about these chicken tenders was that, well, as I'd come to realize over the next 15 minutes of chewing on ice cubes that I could not taste whatsoever, they were made with ghost pepper. Yeah, ghost pepper seasoning. Very lovely. And so, after 15 minutes of suffering, I eventually make it through. I didn't end up using the restroom. For some reason. I never ended up going to the restroom. So, we get back to the hotel, you know, we sleep, honk schnua. We go to watch the Amazing Digital Circus movie in theaters. During the movie, it hits. I start dying. I'm sitting there fidgeting. I'm like clasping my hands together, you know, like kicking my feet. And I'm sitting there just like, oh god, like I'm about to explode. Listen, you guys just tell me what happens. I leave the theater. I come back after rushing back, like literally running back from the theater, from the bathroom. The credits are rolling. I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? And I'm actually gonna go back and watch. Are you a bot? Cute one. This account was created today. I don't think you're real. No, you are not. Ben! Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch with my fiance, but I remember getting back and they were like, dude, you literally missed like the whole point of the movie. And my friends, my fiance, and me at this point are all in agreement that, man, you know, the stereotype was that everyone in there was gonna be stinky. I should have just taken the L and shit myself. Like, I have disgraced myself by going to the bathroom. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. I've never had that happen to me before, and it's so unfortunate that it decided to just kill me for some reason. Just take me out back and shoot me in my bowels. As I'm trying to enjoy absolute peak cinema, I was so upset. Oh. We'll be going back, and I'll be posting some pictures with me and my fiance in our cosplays. I'm gonna be dressing up as Jax, and then she's gonna be dressing up as Pomni. That'll be fun. There we go. There's something else to this, apparently. See, I thought this was just gonna be it. Not me and all my squiggles I made on the floor by going absolutely ape shit on the controller. But I guess kind of returning to the theme of, you know, just bad days. You know, I mean, this is what it's all about, you know? Like, this morning I was really mopey, I was really upset, kind of numb, even before beginning to stream, and, you know, I came back, and, you know, I'm a lot happier now, just doing what I really enjoy in life. You know? And, you know, I hope if any of you guys are having a bad day, or something along those lines, I hope this makes you feel a lot better too. You know, don't be afraid to take time off. You know, your mental health matters a lot. Alright, now what am I missing? Ah, okay, yeah, you know, that would do it. Time to turn into Solid Snake real quick. Oh yeah. I think my stepbro clocked out because he was really into, he really wanted to start making stuff like me. I inspired him, which is awesome. So it's just me and you, yeah. So it's just me and you now, Mr. Audience. And I do believe this is the last part of this place I need to clean out. Missing. Inner wall. Oh. I don't even know what I did. Cool. Okay. Let's see what we did. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah. I wonder if anyone's on YouTube. Anyone say anything on YouTube? Okay, no, I didn't miss anyone in chat. Okay, thank God. How long have I been going for? 40 minutes. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to keep going on stream, but this is where the video is going to get cut off from people, because now I'm ready to switch topics. But thank you all so much for watching this video. And listen, even though, you know, you guys aren't currently here, it means a lot that you were here in the future. Seriously. Because this is what I really want to do. So just having you guys here just supporting means a lot more. A lot more than you can imagine. Sincerely. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a lovely day. Peace. Alright. What does this do? Okay, so this is really good for short distance. Okay. Now, this is cool. I'm really curious what these do. These weren't in the last Power Wash Simulator. I really want these. What does this mean? It's P157. I don't know what that currency means. Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. That's gonna be awesome to talk. I need to watch Adventure Time. I think I'll start with the next recording there, actually. You know, I've been really meaning to actually finish Adventure Time. I think I stopped off at like season 3 when I was a kid. For some reason. Where's the Giga Hose? Hang on. Where's the Mega Hose? Hang on. How do I put this? Okay. Close. Where is my new nozzle? Oh, wait. So I own it. Oh, I need to actually... Turbo nozzle. The long way. The long... Okay, so that's what I have, right? The Prime Vista? This is cool. This is really cool. That's so cool. Stendo barrel. Wait, so what did I buy for this? Hang on. Wait. Do I... Which one do I have? Oh, I have the urban... Okay. Alright. Sweet. Good to go. Alright. Campsite. Alright. Sweet. Alright. You know, let's talk about camping. You know, we're at a camp. You know, let's just talk about camping. One of my absolute why? What? Um, I think I got the gnat. There's a gnat flying around, which is annoying. I don't know why it's doing this. This is very weird, but let's talk about camping. So, I just recently went, I do a hell of a lot of camping, not as much as I should, honestly. I think the last time I actually went camping was, oh my god, you can sprint. Oh my god, you got the Call of Duty sprint. Hang on, I'm so sorry, I'm derailing the conversation. You can sprint like you're in Call of Duty, oh my god. Owl. I love these sounds. But last time I went camping, I think I spent the night with my dad. He came down to visit. Is there weight to? Oh my god, there's weight to it. If you, I love attention to detail like this so much. I'm getting sidetracked, but there's a telescope for all the audio listeners, and if you shoot it from one side, it like tilts because of the pressure, which is very cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and I appreciate it so much. But I went last time I went camping was with my dad, and he was as the big campers call glamping it, where he had like a rechargeable fan, a rechargeable battery, the light, and it was very, very bougie camping. Very, very bougie camping. And I had my first cigar with him. I'm not sure if there's any women watching. You probably won't relate, but there's like a, it's like a tradition, like almost like a rite of passage sort of, where you just get older. You share a cigar with your old man at some point. Apparently even when like you have a baby, it's like a tradition as well for guys like the father and like the son who just had the child, to just share a cigar after the baby's born. But it was really cool. I had it's called a Bottom Betty, and it's really nice if you're that's a lot of pings. That makes my brain tingle. But it was a really good experience, just sitting there hanging out with my old man. Had a shock top, I think. Small beer, nothing heavy, nothing stupid. Just sitting there chomping on a cigar. Because I think I had him with him not too long ago. When I because I'm 22 now, and I vowed I was never gonna have a cigar with my old man. And and I did. I cannot wait to. I'm not too crazy about it. It's just kind of nice, just for the vibes. I might get some cigarettes, because as all cartoons, because they don't lie to us. Don't like, because at least old cartoons don't lie to us like the government. And when I see cool, and all the cartoons have, cool people smoking cigarettes. So I naturally just want to smoke cigarettes as well. The camping, I love it, and I've been meaning to do it more often. And actually, I was gonna do a crazy video where a bunch of us guys had like a certain amount of money, and we had to spend it on camping equipment on Temu. And I may refine this idea and still do it, because it's a lot of I think it would be a lot of fun still, just to camp as cheap as possible with just Temu equipment. That was a loud noise. I don't like that. It was kind of ooh, very ominous kind of sound. I didn't like that. But it's got to be one of the most amazing experiences ever. You're never ever truly comfortable when you're camping. I'll just go ahead and say that for people who haven't camped, who have somehow seen, who are watching this, you are never going to have a comfortable time camping. They're always going to be like, it's going to be something nagging at you. You're going to be on the floor, even in a cot. It's not the best support. But just being outdoors, and then just hanging out, because like the entire day, like you're not sitting there playing video games. You're not, you're just out there just hanging out with the lads, just having a great time. Because when you camp, you don't camp because you like I was gonna say you don't camp because you enjoy it. No, camp. It's just a wonderful, like. There's no distractions. You know, it's like it's one of those places where you can go to hang out with friends, and there's nothing distracting you from you know, just hanging out with those people. You know, like, because your time is spent with those people, engaging with them, and you know, and you can bring like cards or something like that. But what makes camping so much fun is that it creates a nominal environment for just social interaction with people you know, and you may talk, you know, and it's a great opportunity to, you know, maybe talk about stuff that, you know, you haven't talked about before. You know, and have conversations that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise had, you know, because there was like a distraction in the room or something. So it's just so great for hanging out with folks. And if you don't have friends, well, I'm sorry. You should get some friends. I'm sure you can find someone that's like you. There's a lot of people, there are like, we are close to 9 billion, and you know, I actually haven't checked the last world count, but there's like 9 billion people out there. If you're a gamer like me, they're at home, but you know, I mean, look, door-to-door salesmen go to doors, you know, ding dong, want to buy this stupid product that I don't really care about, but I want your money because I want to get paid. You know, I mean, you're basically kind of having to do that, except you are a much better product than whatever is being shoved down people's faces. I hope what I just said made sense. Oh my god, even the kettle moves. Hang on. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Invisible. Sorry, every time I crawl in this game, I don't know why it makes me think of Solid Snake. You know, I've been really wanting to play Metal Gear Solid Snake 5 recently. That is an awesome game. I've just recently gotten into Metal Gear, like, really heavily. But back to camping. It creates some of the most memorable experiences ever, just being outside. Because, fun fact for people who may not know this, just looking at a tree lowers your blood pressure. And I'm like literally just looking at a tree like lowers your blood pressure. Now what capstone? I think I didn't clear. I'm trying to get this underside here. Yeah, it's really good for the soul. And just being outdoors, it's great for your health. And obviously you want sunscreen. Sorry, that was my mother checking in on me. It's a great opportunity to just hang out with folks, you know, and just hang out outdoors and stuff, you know, just romping through the woods, you know, just telling campfire stories and s'mores. And honestly, camping, besides all the crazy stuff that you see in cartoons, is literally just how it is. It's literally how it's presented. You're just outdoors, a sleeping bag, just hanging around a fire that someone's just, you know, which someone's obviously keeping it lit. Like you got, there's never really a system when it comes to keeping a fire alive. People are just like, I guess I'll put some more wood on the fire and let it go for a while, and then, you know, someone might wake up and put some more wood on the fire. It's not really like a coordinated thing. We just kind of, you know, it's like an unspoken thing. When you get the fire started, no one really says anything, but like the primary objective for some reason at the back of everyone's mind is must keep fire lit. I don't know if it's some sort of like caveman part of our soul, but we don't want that fire to go out. And no one ever explicitly says this. We just don't want it going out. But it's so much fun. I'll never forget, I had a buddy of mine in a sleeping bag, and man, I have to try and find it now. He had like a hanging, it was like one of those like hanging, I can't remember what they're called. The things you hang between two trees and you hang on them. And, hang on, this is gonna annoy me now. What is the thing called when you hang it between two trees and sleep in it? A hammock. Oh my god, a hammock. But he had a hammock that you sleep in. And I'll never forget sitting there rocking him. He had the tiki torches in the background to keep mosquitoes and shit off of us. And we were just all sitting there swinging him down in Ohio. Swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio. Swag like Ohio. Just rocking him back and forth. While you couldn't see anything that was going on. He was just really cocooned in there. That was a blast. Do you believe this is all the rocks? Hello, Mr. Lamp. Yeah, chopping wood's a lot of fun too. I mean, not only is it great for the soul, just kind of hanging out with folks, getting away from society. Because let's be honest, you know, it's just, I love people, but I love people on the internet. You meet so many nice folks. But I'd be lying if I didn't say, like, there was so many people out in the wild that just get tired. You know, there's just... See, in this space, I'm able to, you know, set a precedent for, you know, just good conversation, good vibes, and just everyone wanting to hang out and no one wanting to just, you know, kill you. You know, mess with you. And when I mean kill you, you know, just, like, kill you, like, mentally. Just like, ugh, you know, like, man, now I just feel shitty now because this asshole fucking... nearly made me wreck in the middle of traffic. But people are the worst. You know, we're the worst. We're the scariest beings on planet Earth. I just realized that's wood. I thought that was glass. Kind of a weird kind of setup there. So it's nice to just kind of get away from, you know, all the hubbub and just be in a space that's just you and... That's another thing. It's a space where you're as practically like... You know, I'm not sure if you have property or whatnot. I mean, I have property, so I'll, like, just camp where I live. But you're away from other people. You're in a literal space that's just you and friends. And what, you know, and there's nothing more soothing, more calming than, you know, like, you know, like, when I'm outdoors, you know, like, see... Well, fuck off, Nat. Sheesh. Oh, got it. Yay. It's dead. Yay. But, you know, when I'm indoors, you know, I can't stand being in a quiet room with no one around. I don't know. I just don't like it. You know, I'm so used to just people being around me in buildings. But when I'm outdoors, I love being outdoors alone. And I love being outdoors with other people I know. It is... You can't go wrong. It's just a great time, you know? No outside pressure, just you and your friends, just being yourselves, just hanging out. It's amazing. And, you know, there's not much else that captures that feeling than when you have like a big get-together, you know, and you have like a big get-together at like someone's house and you're just hanging out, just having a good time. I wonder if I can park on my way onto this roof. I don't really feel like getting up here. Or if I can... hook myself onto here. I'll give this a good once over real quick. And let's go. Wait, can you... Okay, if you crouch jump your way onto here like Gary's mod, you make it. Hell yeah. I also just recently got Gary's mod recently. I would love to... I've actually been meaning to record some hide and seek because that would be a hell of a lot of fun. I need to figure out how to get the mods working though, so that way we can see each other. Because I have some really goofy mods, and what am I missing? Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. Much better. Which is so nice. And you have some of the most, like... Me, I'm very... Look, when it comes to people, I'm very open. I'm a very emotional guy, and I'm very blunt, very headstrong. I'm not like, if you seem like a good person, I'm just letting it fucking rip around you. Like oh wait, no, I get to try out the new thing. Hang on. Yes. I'm very much all for just letting it all hang out, metaphorically, just hanging out. There's some other stories about people letting it hang out, but I need their express permission before I talk to them. Because there's some I got some of the loveliest people on planet Earth that I'm friends with, that I get to be and have the honor to be and privilege to be friends with, that have some wild stories. Let me tell you, there's a guy back in my high school who used to moon people. He just let his ass kind of hang out for some reason. Pull down his pants. I don't know why. And then I got a friend of mine who also would moon people. I don't know what it was about this group of people and mooning people, but I don't know, whatever makes them happy, I guess. This thing is really cool. I like this thing. It's like a very Roomba-esque design. I like it. Doesn't make as much noise either, so I can just sit here and talk to you guys. It's very, very quiet. I like it. I like it a lot. Lollipops. I love that video so much. I like lollipops. I also finally found the, I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen No Son of Mine. It's going to be some chocolatier. It's great. I miss that voice actor. I can't remember his name, but he played Count Dooku in Star Wars and Saruman in Lord of the Rings. And apparently he was like British Special Forces as well, so he was kind of a badass too. I think this is everything. Yeah, here we go. Now can I just do this? Oh my god, I can. Oh my god. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is so nice. Look at that. Oh no, isn't that lovely? And then I can go back through with my main power washer. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that's very, very nice. The camping is just soothing, you know. No, it's very much like playing this game. You're just sitting there with friends and sorry, there's another one that spawned out of nowhere after I got rid of the last one. It was like allow me to introduce myself, and then just spawned into my room for some reason. It's very, very, the camping, it's very, very soothing. I got kind of off track there talking about Star Wars voice actors, but and just really cool people, but that's good. Also, I think it's Ian McGregor or whoever played Gandalf. I was not ready for him to nip flash me and the Great 2026. If this finds you, just I want you to know you're awesome. I was not ready for the titty flash though. I respect the hell out of it though, the power move. But man, was I not ready for it. Oh. Also, I want to know what you were sipping on, by the way, if you end up seeing this, because I'm still very young and I'm still trying to find good liqueur and alcoholic beverages that don't just taste like shit, but are quite nice to sip on. I would love to hear what it is that you were sipping on during the making of that absolutely borderline risque, but very, very cool clip of you talking about doing acting. Okay, I'm hearing weird sounds, and now I get this text about everything having legs out here. Very strange. I really like this thing. It's a lot quieter, so it allows me to just kind of talk, and I don't have to worry about, you know, the psh absolutely drowning me out. Can I just... Okay. So it's just kind of the general floor, so not small objects. I'm lying. It affects everything. Okay, dope. Just not as good. This is relaxing. This is what camping's all about. It's very much just vibes, you know. And if you live in America or some other country that permits you to shoot firearms, you know, you go out there, you shoot some guns with the guys, and just have a great time. Oh, hello, Alex. Alright, sorry about that short delay. My sister just found the Marvel Rivals summer skin pack that's about to come out. Our wallets are... Oof. Our wallets are not going to have a good time, everyone. There is way too much to goon, I mean to acquire. That's about to be available. Yeah, I like this funny fan thing. It's very nice. Is that fucking Aurora Borealis in my city? Wait. Oh. Mr. Gnome? What the? Yeah, I see your bitch ass watching me from afar. I think there's a gnome in every level. I don't know why the developer does this. It's gotta be some Plants vs. Zombies kind of like shtick where it's like the gnomes are like omnipresent and everywhere for some reason. I'm a gnome, I'm a goddamn gnome. The lack of being real is the source of my appeal. Garden Warfare 2 was so good. I love that game. I might have to play the zombies mode one day on stream and just talk with some of the guys about just some nonsense or something. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just about run out of like stuff to talk about for camping. There's just... like, it's just a great time. And if any of you guys, by the way, if any of you guys heard the gun word and were like, oh, there are fellow Americans like me that love guns, I have actually shotguns on the channel. My aim isn't the best, but I wasn't trying to be all accurate. I just wanted to show off some of the cool guns that I acquired from my my dad who served in the military. I think, yeah, you should check that out. It's an absolute blast. Am I standing on the table right now? Is that how I'm hitting this sick ass angle? Oh no, I'm standing on the chair. This thing, by the way, is incredible. Like, this thing actually goes stupid when it comes to power washing. It's a lot quicker, but it's like the sloshing. Ugh. Yeah. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place, but No, hang on. Wait a minute. Shit! Hang on, hang on. I can make it. Hang on. I'm gonna make it on this fucking roof. Hang on. Oh! I don't need no ladders and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sweet. You know, I'm gonna do this with the green hose. I'm gonna take my time now that we're almost done. Kind of wind down a bit. I just want to thank everyone for watching. This series started off literally last episode with me just having like a terrible day and me having this great idea to, you know, do a wash and talk, you know. And if you guys have any ideas for what I should do in the next part, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because this, you know, I feel like this is, because I'm not the best gamer, but I absolutely love talking to people. There's nothing I enjoy more than just getting to hear from you lovely people. You know, whenever I do stream, whenever I make content, it's great. It's great just interacting with you guys. So I've met some of the loveliest people. You know, doing content. Okay, so the ambient noise, I think it's bees in my ear. But I just got that creepy text, so who knows? Who knows? Nose goes. Nose goes. Dude, where is the spot? There we go. I'm so glad they added physics to like all this tiny stuff that didn't need physics. I love the attention to detail so much. This makes me very happy. You guys did a great job with Power Wash Simulator 2. I know it hasn't blown up as much as the first game, but this is like amazing. This is really good for the soul. I'm a lot happier now than now I'm playing this. This has been a lovely time. I need to watch Power Wash Simulator speedruns, like people playing this, like who are speedrunners. It amazes me how like they know the exact lines, like how to like power wash everything. It's wild. There we go. That might be... I have to step down. Oh, hello. How's that arch done? Satisfying. Then we'll come down here. A little bit of this. A bit of this action. Ooh. Alright, I forgot I can press a button and keep power washing, which is actually really good for my fingers. Alright. Now this side. Alright. I don't need your ladders. I'm a strong, independent power washer. I said no actual real-life power washer ever. Oh, the entire back. This is probably dirty. Yep. Chair's done. I'll get you, Mr. Lantern. This. Clean you up real good, Mr. Cabin Wall. Clean you up real good, Mr. Hanging Lantern. This little ridge right here. Oh, the mountain hanging lantern. The corners. Oh, I didn't realize the corners. Hang on. Yeah, you guys just sitting here, like, watching this means a lot. We're just gonna go through, just do some nice, pretty lines. Just up and down, up and down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I sound like one of those, like, the Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test where... Except it's more like, just chill, like they got some, like they got a hippie. To do it, who smokes a lot of pot. What the grill? Oh. How? Alright, let's look at this work. I got off topic a lot, but... Man. Wow. Oh. That was a lot of fun. That was a load of fun. Well, you lovely people, have a great day. And thank you so... Oh my god. Hang on, before we leave, gotta pet Bubbles. Gotta pet Squeak. Gotta pet Ulysses. Ulysses. Ah. Ulysses. Yeah. Adorable little guys. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you back here again for another lovely conversation where we sit here and watch and talk. Take care. Bye.